Disclaimer. I doesn't claim any of the arts. All the picture shown belongs to the respective artist and company. If you are original owner and want me to remove the video, I will do it immediately. Just send me an email to inform me. If you like my content, please like, share, and subscribe. Our story begins here. In an unspecified location, a place that is approaching total eclipse, and it looks like the end of the world is near. In one moment, an ugly creature like a worm attacks a man. To defend himself, he rushes towards the monster with a knife in his hand and thrusts the knife into the monster's jaws like a spear and takes his life. The monster falls to the ground lifeless, and the man breathes a sigh of relief. Suddenly, a person on the other side shouted loudly, call him unawakened, and wants him to gather his senses and collects the drops that the monsters dropped on the ground after their death. Man apologizes and starts collecting the drops left by the monsters. While the main character of our story is collecting, he starts explaining that this earth changed completely after the discovery of Abyss. Abyss is a place where the monster that I once heard about in fantasy stories actually existed in this abyss. Some people also started to emergence of some powers, by means of which they start to defeat the monsters and start to discover the abyss. And thanks to that, the standard of assessing someone was no longer based on personality or effort, but on your awakening rank. If your awakening rank was high, then anyone could live a guaranteed good life. However, our MC was not one of them. He was Porter, who only carries around the cargo of the awakened and an unawakened, who has never even opened status window at the age of 35. As long as he don't awaken, he will never be able to live the kinds of lives they lead. After he collected all the things from the monsters, he informed the others. But when he went to the others, he saw that all the people had been killed and the bodies of the people were piled on top of each other. He was horrified. Suddenly, a horrifying voice told him from behind him, "You are the last one." When he turned around, he saw that monster standing behind him. He began to attack the monster with his knife, but the monster cut off man's hand. Man, who was screaming in pain, fell on the ground. The monster lifted the man from ground to end his suffering, but in a moment, a light appeared in the absolute darkness. A creature with a luminous figure in front of him was coming down the stairs made of light. He was in shock and surprise because he was sure that he should have died a few moments ago, and when he turned around, he saw himself and monster motionless. They were standing as if time had stopped. The creature told him from the behind that Asmodeus is not someone he should be paying attention. He introduced himself as king to him and said, shall bestow authority onto you, and said, I admire your will and tenacity. That's why I came to choose you, and it's better to remember that no more miracles like this won't happen again. The man who was shocked by all of this and was looking for an answer. The king told him to wait patiently for the right time. On that day, everything will be clear, and when that day comes, they will meet, and he calls him his key. In the next scene, we see him opening his eyes on the roof of the school with a slap from one of the school bullies, and while he is being beaten, he remembers his name and age. His name is Kim Tae-hyum, and rank is F, and he is 19 years old, and also realizes that he has gone back to 16 years ago. Kim, who was happy about this situation, attacked the bully with a punch and threw him back, and the rest of the bullies were also shocked, because Kim is now an awakened now. After Kim threw one of the bullies back with one punch, the other two bullies started to attack. Kim dodged the fire fist of the first one, knocked him down with an uppercut, and kicked the other one in the stomach, and knocked him on the ground. Before going back in time, Kim had been an unawakened for 35 years of his life. He was doing everything from physical training to studying all the information available about the darkness and his monsters to the various knowledge and skills of various martial arts. So it was not possible for him to lose to these untrained thugs. After getting up from the ground, the two bullies started attacking Kim. They started the second attack, but Kim knocked them down for the second time. The first bully got up and activated his power. His power was a stone skin and his rank was C. He started punching Kim left and right. Kim dodged all the blows. At one point, he jumped to air and tried to attack Kim from above. He struck a fatal blow and everywhere got filled with dust. When the dust cleared, Kim, who had left a space from the previous blow, tried to attack him from behind. He noticed Kim's movement and quickly tried to hit Kim with a fist. Kim dodged his fist and punched him right in the face, but his face was made of stone because of his strength. That's why Kim hurt his own hand with his work. And the bully also took advantage of this opportunity and fought. He grabbed the top and put Kim in a bad position as he was coming towards Kim to finish him off. Where he is now and awakened, he also has the ability, although it is unclear, but his ability is ranked F, and with this status he cannot defeat a person whose ability is C. But a feeling tells Kim that he is not going to lose this fight. Kim activates his power. Bully, who is horrified to see Kim's power, and he didn't believe that Kim was also awakened and had power. Kim, who was unaware of the nature of his power, wanted to use this situation to see the true nature of his power. The bully attacked Kim with a punch, but Kim only held his hand in front of his fist to defend himself. In one moment, a huge wave was created from this encounter. The bully wondered how his powerful fist was stopped with just a hand. He couldn't move his hand. He couldn't get himself out of that position. Kim used his power to create a huge red tornado, and the stone skin of the bully was destroyed and he fell motionless on the ground as a result of preying upon a target. And with this, Kim's rank changed from F to E, and now the power of the bully belonged to Kim. Thank you for watching this video until the end. Stay tuned for the next chapters.